Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be doing a favorites, a September favorites video. I have filmed a favorites video before and it was a lot of fun, so I thought I'd go ahead and do another one. I have a few things written down. I'm really excited to share with you guys my favorites of September, so I'm not even going to talk too much about it. Let's just jump right into it. The very first thing on my favorites list is my favorite music of the month. My music tastes change a lot with the seasons. I'm definitely a seasonal listener, or music listener, so my taste does change a lot during the fall, and in the fall I listen to a lot more slower music, a lot more you know, acoustic and vocal music, instead of, you know, fast-paced like country music or some hardcore music or like you know, metal music. I listen to a lot more indie rock type of music. So that is currently you know, what's on my playlist right now. I actually just made a Spotify playlist. It's similar to Pandora except for you get to create your playlist. You can follow other playlists as well, you know, and kind of just search for a playlist, but you can also create your own. And so, you know, it gives you a little bit more of control. But I did make a premiere playlist that I am super proud of and really enjoy. And I will link it down below if you guys want to check it out, but it's a lot of indie rock music. I have a lot of Mumford & Sons on there, which is one of my all-time favorite bands. You know, City Colour on there, Manchester Orchestra. I also have some miscellaneous like Scottish orchestra type of music, so it's very you know, no vocals at all, just music on there, so it's kind of a mix of everything. There's a few of my favorite songs on there as well, so I've just been really enjoying that while I'm reading or while I'm just driving to work. It's a great playlist and I'm really super proud of it, so I'll link it down below if you guys wanted to check that out. Let's just go ahead and jump to the good stuff. As for my favorite book of the month, my favorite read out of the whole entire month was probably Hold On by Kristen Ashley. This is the final book in the Berg series of hers and it was amazing. I loved the character. I loved how strong she was, and just the female character in this book was phenomenal. I loved her. And basically this book follows this girl who was a stripper at one point in her life, and she was dating this guy who ended up being a serial killer, and so she has a lot of conflict with that and a lot of things going on there, and she moves to a town, a small town in Indiana, and everybody in that town either has like this, you know, undenying love that was long lost and they got back together or something along those lines, something very dramatic in that department, and she just doesn't feel like she'll ever have the chance to have that, and she crushes on one of the guys that has a long lost love, and she doesn't feel like she would ever be able to be with him, and then things turn out where they get together and things get pretty serious. So yeah, it was a great book, great characters, great writing. Oh, it was one of my favorites of Kristen Ashley's, probably one of my top 3 of her books so far that I've read, so I loved that book. The other book that I really enjoyed this month was The Drums of Autumn by Diana Gabaldon. This is the 4th book in the Outlander series, and I did end up having some issues with the ending. The last quarter or so was a little bit slow moving and wasn't exactly what I was hoping it to be. There's something that happens that I was really excited and I knew was going to happen in this book, but I wasn't totally satisfied with how it happened. You know, the last quarter wasn't my favorite, and I did end up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. There's also something that goes on here that is a little bit more serious, and I will preface this by saying almost all of Diana Gabaldon's books feature a rape scene or sexual abuse, so just be wary of that. And this one was no exception, and I didn't necessarily enjoy how the author handled that part of the book, but other than that I loved it, and I feel like this was an accomplishment for me finishing this book because it is a huge book and it took a lot of my time, but I'm so glad that I finished it and now I can move on to the next one. And the next favorite that I have is my favorite beauty product of the month, and I don't really necessarily use a lot of beauty products, and if I do it's kind of the same routine, same thing. So I don't have one of those currently, but one of my favorite things that I have that's beauty related is this perfume. This perfume is a Dior perfume, which is a little bit more expensive, but it smells so good. It's perfect for me. It's very light. I like a really light perfume. I use body spray a lot, so it's very light and it smells, let's see if I can tell you what it smells like. It's light, it's got a hint of like a floral scent, but it's kind of citrusy at the same time. It's very sweet smelling. I just really like this perfume. I have had it probably about 2 months. I would say that September is my second month of having it, and yeah, I love it. It goes on, it stays all day. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry that I stink because I always have this on, and it definitely is a great perfume, and if you're looking for more of a high-end, long-lasting perfume, I would recommend this one if you're into a lighter, you know, sweeter smell. The next item that I have is my home favorite, or home decor favorite, and I am picking a candle for this one. I haven't got my fall candles yet, so that'll probably be in the next favorite video if I had to guess. I definitely have, you know, a summer candle that I love and that I'm still burning today, and I was just burning it earlier, but it's my absolute favorite, is the Mango Coconut Cooler candle from Bath & Body Works. But this is a great candle. This smells just like what it says, mango. Oh great, all the smoke right in front of me. I was just burning this candle and I put the lid on. This smells really sweet, citrusy, just right up my alley. It is a little bit heavier, so it's a muskier smell, but it smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. It's the best. Kind of smells like a pina colada candle almost, but just a little bit more heavier and with the mango scent put in. What I really love about Bath & Body Works is they featured these new candles in the summertime, and they have drinks on there. So this has a mango coconut cooler, which is what the candle is called, and it has the drink that you can mix for it, which was really fun. I haven't made the drinks yet, but I definitely want to. I think it'd be super fun to make them, but yeah, love this candle. It smells amazing. The next item that I have is my clothing item for the month. I have a few that were my favorites, kind of hard to decide. I went to Hot Topic and got a few t-shirts that I absolutely love. I definitely picked this one because it is really me, and it's very reminiscent to me of my style in high school, so I decided to pick this one for my favorites, and that is this Pierce the Veil shirt. It's kind of like a galaxy print, and it says Pierce the Veil, and then it has Tangled in the Great Escape, which is one of my all-time favorite songs by them, so I thought this was a great shirt, and like I said, very reminiscent of me in high school, so I thought it was fun to kind of join that and bring it into this video, and I bought it in September, so it works. The next favorite that I have is favorite TV show. Obviously my favorite TV show right now is One Tree Hill. I've been watching this show for a while now. I think I started it when I got my job, so back in June, and I've just been watching it up until now. I'm almost finished with it. I am on the second to last season, so season 8, and it's an amazing show. It is just, everything about it is amazing, from the music that they play to the characters and the actors and watching them grow and just seeing how the character arcs go. It's just been so much fun watching the show, and I've just been enjoying it a lot. Also, my other favorite TV show of this month is obviously football. I have been watching my Colts get slaughtered, but they won today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was so scared. It was such a good game today. It was crazy. But I've been watching a ton of football. I like football so much, and I like watching it even if my Colts are playing or not. So I've just been watching football on my days off, which are Sunday, Monday, because that's why those are my days off, because I watch football. So I just watch it all day long, and I've been loving it. Very happy that it's back on. Alright, and the next thing I have is my favorite movie of the month. I went and saw this movie in theaters with my parents, and it was amazing. I highly recommend it. Again, I very much like any type of sports movies, so I don't know if this would necessarily cater to everyone's taste, but my favorite movie of the month was Southpaw with Jake Gyllenhaal and Rachel McAdams. It was such a heart-wrenching movie, and the events that took place were just so crazy. The events that took place were so crazy. If you don't know what it's about this guy who is a multi-millionaire boxer, and he has this wife and a family, and he kind of just loses himself and loses that family, and kind of just things happen. It's just a very emotional movie. Jake Gyllenhaal is amazing. I now certifiably say I have a huge major crush on Jake Gyllenhaal. He's adorable, and the character that he played in this movie was just so tough and had so much heart that it was a great movie. I loved it, and I cannot wait till it comes on DVD so I can watch it again. And the last favorite I have is favorite channel. I've been kind of keeping up on BookTube. I've watched a lot of YouTube, but some of the BookTube stuff that I watched, you know, it's been a while since I've watched it. I've kind of fallen in and out in my hiatus, but I found this channel, funny story actually, I found his Instagram before I found his channel. I was just looking for different Instagrams to follow. I went ahead and followed him, and then I was on YouTube not too long ago, and I found his YouTube channel. I didn't even know. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together that he would have a YouTube channel. I figured that he would, but I just didn't know. So anyway, his channel has been one of my favorites. I've been watching all of his videos recently. He has a ton of book hauls which are great to watch. I just love watching book hauls because it makes me so motivated to read and buy my own books. But that channel is The Amazing Bookshelf, and I'll link his channel down below. Like I said, I've just been binge watching his channel. His videos are awesome, and I just like watching his book hauls, and his bookshelves behind him are amazing as well. So yeah, that would be the favorite YouTube channel. Alright guys, that is all of my favorites for the month. Let me know down below what your favorites of the month were, like your favorite song, favorite book, favorite channel, favorite anything. Just let me know down below. I'm really excited to see what you guys are favoriting this month and see if maybe I can pick up some things and, you know, put those on my favorites list for next month. I hope that you guys are doing well though, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Read more books.